Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure all of you guys are aware, since the release of GTA 5, I've always had you guys covered when it comes to making money or ranking up your character fast in GTA 5 online. And I'm not gonna lie, boys, the method in today's video is one of the best ways to rank up your character extremely quickly. I am aware that every player is a different level and has a different skill ability, so I am going to be covering two of the best ways all of you guys could rank up your character extremely quickly in GTA 5 online. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so coming in for the first RP making method, and unfortunately this method can't be done solo. However, you will be earning more RP for every player that you get into your game. However, the first mission will require you guys to go ahead and start the mission known as End of Transmission. This will be the special vehicle work that will include the armored box wheel. So what you want to do is actually try and fill out the lobby as much as you can, but like I said, you're definitely better off teaming up with someone else who's seen this video and knows exactly what to do. Now, as far as the mission itself, it's actually very easy and very straightforward. You are going to spawn inside of a helicopter where you do have to make your way over to the armored box wheel. Now, once you arrive at the armored box wheel, get one of you to sit in the driver's seat so you can drive, and then get the other player to jump through the back so they can get the mounted turret, which will make this mission extremely easy. However, as you guys can see on screen, it will tell you guys to make your way over to the power plant, where you just have to ram through all of these trucks. Like I said, if you've got a player on the turret, he's also going to be racking up a ton of RP for every kill that he gets. And if you guys aren't aware, it might not look it by the appearance of the vehicle, but it is extremely resistant. So as you guys can see, I'm barely taking any damage whatsoever. However, what you guys want to do is just make your way around the power plant and drive over to this runway. You will notice there is a few wall barriers to stop you guys driving up this area, as this is where the transmitter is that you guys have to go ahead and collect. So one player can just go ahead and stay in the armored box field, while the other player or players jump out to collect the transmitter. Now, once you pick up the transmitter, you will notice a few more enemies will spawn in behind you. If you guys have played any decent heist or hard contact missions in the past, you will notice how easy these missions are. However, once your teammate jumps back in the armored box field, all you guys have to do from here is deliver it over to the safe house, and that is pretty much the mission done. Now, as you guys can see on screen, I have two options here. I can go ahead and deliver it straight away to earn a good and decent payout with RP. However, if I just park up here, like I said to you guys in the intro, and go AFK for a few minutes, I'm going to be increasing my pay substantially. So I put this graph together exactly showing you guys how much percent of the max pay you guys will be earning depending how many minutes are spent in your game. So as you guys can see on screen, one thing that you guys don't want to do is make sure you don't deliver it in under 2 minutes, because you guys are going to be earning a very low payout, where just parking up and going AFK, you're going to be massively increasing your payout. So you can earn 25% of the max payout between 2 to 3 minutes, 37.5 between 3 to 4, 50% at 4 to 6 minutes, 70% of the payout at 8 to 10 minutes, 80% of the payout at 10 to 12 minutes, 90% of the payout at 12 to 15 minutes, with the max payout earned by spending 15 minutes in the mission. Now, they aren't the only ways that you guys can increase the money and RP earned from this mission. You can also earn a 20% RP bonus by completing this mission with at least 2 players in the same crew. Now, if you guys don't have an active GTA 5 crew currently in GTA 5 to go ahead and grind this method out with, don't worry, stay tuned and I will explain to you guys in just a couple minutes how you guys could all find an active crew to go ahead and do this method with. However, you guys can also earn an additional 10% RP bonus by completing it with at least 2 players that are on your friends list. So if you guys have the same 2 players that are in your crew, go ahead and add them to your friends list so you guys can earn a massive 30% RP bonus by going ahead and doing so. Now of course, if you guys aren't aware, by playing on free aim, so by changing your targeting mode to free aim, each player is also going to earn a 25% RP bonus. So far of the last 3 bonuses, you're talking about increasing your RP up to 55%. However, the final multiplier that can increase your payout whilst grinding these missions is just the amount of players that are actually in your lobby, as I mentioned at the start of the video. So you will be getting 10% more money and RP by completing it with 2 players. You'll get 20% more money and RP by completing it with 3 players. And for completing it with 4 players, you guys are going to be receiving a whopping 30% increase to both your money and RP. So as you guys can see on screen, for completing this mission in around 12.5 minutes with 3 random players, so I wasn't earning any of the in-game bonuses, none of these players were on my friends list or in my crew, I was still able to earn an insane $86,500 as well as over 10,000 RP. So you really have no reason to complain, earning so much money and RP at the same time for a mission that is extremely easy and straightforward. And like I said at the start of the video, if for some reason you guys are struggling with this mission, I'll quickly cover another RP method that can be done 100% solo and is even easier. Okay, so you guys won't need much to do this RP making method. All you guys will actually need is a tank. The Kanjali tank, I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, Rockstar Games actually gave away for free. The majority of you guys have a tank that you can call out in missions. If you guys don't, like I said, I will leave a link down low in the description to another RP making method. However, if you guys don't have a tank, it might be worth going ahead and getting one just to grind out this method. As you guys will see, I'm able to earn a ton of RP in no time. Now before we get into the RP method, the second thing you guys want to do is press start, go across to settings, and you want to change your targeting preference to free aim. This will actually give you guys more RP in contact missions and in general, so you guys want to be playing on free aim, just like I said, so you guys can be earning more RP for every single kill. And don't worry, it really isn't going to make any difference to the actual mission. It's not going to make it harder in any way, as we're not actually going to be aiming onto any enemies. We're going to be killing them basically automatically semi-AFK with basically doing minimal work. Now once you guys have set your aim preference, we're ready to go ahead and launch the mission. The mission we want to launch is the repo mission known as RV Nearly There. It is a simian mission, as you guys can see. Now once you guys load up the mission, it should go without saying, you want to set the mission to hard just so you guys get bonus RP and cash. Now once you guys load into the mission, simply jump in any fast vehicle. In my case, I'm using the Oppressor, and just make your way over to the actual mission checkpoint where you've got to go to in Sandy Shores. Now once you guys arrive there, you want to leave your vehicle down and go ahead and call up your tank. Now once your tank arrives, simply go ahead, jump in your tank, and you want to make your way over to the brickade. The mission isn't going to trigger until you guys actually get inside the brickade and then jump back out. So quickly go ahead, get inside the brickade, jump back out, and then go ahead and get back into your Kanjali tank. Now you guys have triggered all of the enemies to keep on respawning. So from here, it's up to you what you guys prefer. You can either go to the main street directly in front of the brickade, because it's a very narrow street, so you can just plot up there and keep on shooting off rockets as the enemies will just keep driving down a straight road. Or in my case, what I prefer to do is just go to the runway, as you guys can see, not too far away from the actual brickade, just over here. If you guys are able to park the tank directly where I am on screen and just aim straight, you guys will notice it will just spawn the enemies in a straight route. So you guys, all you have to do is sit straight and just spam out your rockets as much as you can. And of course, because you guys get unlimited rockets in this tank, hence the reason we're using this vehicle, you guys can just sit here and you will keep on getting a ton of RP for every single kill. I cannot emphasize how easy and straightforward this method is. As you guys can see on screen, because we're in a tank, the enemies can't shoot us in any way, shape or form. We're literally just going to plot up here and keep on taking them out one after the other. And if you guys aren't aware, you can actually kill 150 enemies before the game stops giving you RP for killing them. So you guys will know exactly when that happens, and you'll stop seeing the RP sign pop up every time you kill the enemies. So just keep on killing them until you guys see the RP disappear. So you guys will be noticing you'll be getting two different RP pop-ups. You'll be getting RP popping up when you kill the enemies, and then you guys will also be getting RP for the car wreckages of the enemies. Both of these should disappear once you guys have killed 150 enemies. Now it takes me around 4 to 5 minutes to kill 150 enemies sitting here in this one spot. So once you guys have stopped getting RP, all you guys want to do is make your way over to the barricade and simply go ahead and blow it up, so you guys can rinse and repeat this process as much as you want. Of course, this will earn you guys much more RP because you can just quickly restart the mission and it will spawn you directly at the same spot, so you guys can rinse and repeat this as much as you want. Whereas if we got in the barricade and delivered it, it's not really worth doing it for the mission, as like I said, you guys will be earning much more RP in a shorter period of time by just destroying it and repeating the mission, as you guys will still be keeping the RP whether you fail the mission or not. So as you guys can see, once I've destroyed the barricade, I'm able to restart the mission very quickly, and my tank is already waiting here for me, so I can just jump in it straight away and rinse and repeat this as much as I like, as much as I want. So once again, I go ahead, jump in the barricade, jump back out, then get back into my tank, and all I have to do is park up on the runway and just keep on destroying these enemies until the RP runs out. So doing some quick maths, as you guys will know, and like I said, we'll be getting 63 RP per kill. We're able to get 150 kills, so 63 times 150 will result in 9,450 RP, plus we'll be getting RP for failing the mission. Good old classic GTA 5 of course likes to reward us for failing missions, so that will be 2,405 RP, so we have to add that to the 9,450, which will give us a total of 11,855 RP every 4 to 5 minutes. Hands down, boys, like I said, one of the easiest and straightforward RP making methods that any of you guys will come across in recent times. And if you guys would like to see me cover more RP methods in the future, if I do come across them, do be sure to leave a like down below, as that is the only way you guys can let me know that you do enjoy these videos. And if you guys are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on, so you guys do keep up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 videos. That's gonna do it from me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.